Hello. So, this is my first live stream. I am both excited and a little nervous, which, because it's my first one and I didn't tell anybody I was doing this, I don't anticipate getting people to join or seeing people show up because, again, no one knows about this except for me. I did tell my husband I wanted to do it, but I also told him I wanted to do it yesterday. And then I chickened out. Also, the World Cup game was on. So I had a really good excuse. So the reason that I wanted to start doing live streams is because I want to record my business progress. So if you don't know me, I am currently a stay-at-home mom, but before I stayed home with my baby, I was in corporate America and I absolutely loved it. I did different things from advanced analytics to project management and even being the liaison between the business partners and our advanced analytics team and our data scientists. So that's where my expertise lies. And I had really wanted to start my own business. I had been thinking about that ever since I had been in my MBA program. And emotional intelligence was just something that I was really passionate about because, again, I have that experience in project management and being the liaison between the business. So I'm good at managing relationships and partnerships, which was something I was super passionate about. I absolutely loved that. I'm a people person. I love being around people. So that was a ton of fun for me when I was in the corporate space. And then I had a period in my life that was really difficult. I've talked openly about my divorce, and that was a really, really, really hard time. And that's what got me obsessed with self-help. So I read every self-help book, I think, on the face of the planet. That's obviously an exaggeration, but I read a lot, to say the least. And I was like, okay, well, with the skills that I have in managing relationships, and then the new skills that I have in just self improvement and self awareness, and the healing journey that I had to go on, and all of that, I really truly believe that I can help other people do the same. Not only heal from the things that are holding them back, but use everything that I've learned and that relationship management piece to also help people grow into the lives that they want to live, whether that is corporate America and climbing the corporate ladder or managing your relationships at home. But I believe that that relationship management piece is absolutely key to being successful in all areas of life. I heard it said that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your relationships, and I truly believe that. So that's what I want to do. I want to help people grow that way. Um, I am, like I said, I'm still a stay-at-home mom, and I am pregnant with my second son. So if it sounds like I'm getting winded, it's because I am, because I've been talking for 3 minutes straight. So I want to say thanks for showing up, and for all of those of you that have subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. A quick business update on, I guess, the logistical side of things. I have been I tried to start a podcast in, what was that? The very beginning of 2024. And I was doing that pretty consistently. And then I got pregnant. And then so we were trying to have a baby for over a year, actually. So I have like a whole fertility journey. And I did share part of that on my podcast as well, which is on my channel. But we did get pregnant, which was great. And then I got to the point where I called myself too pregnant to function, because you're so tired and you're so big, and it's not for me. I don't love this process, but I love my son, and he is very worth it. So I had taken a break from the podcast. I tried to bring that back. At one point, my sister was co-hosting it with me, which was fun. And then what I was doing was I was using the podcast and breaking that up into short video clips and posting those to my social media. And I really wasn't seeing traction there. I wasn't seeing any growth. So I just had to take a step back and say, okay, if what I'm doing isn't getting me any closer to my goals, what can I be doing differently? And I was like, I think I need to get a lot better at short form content, which is what I have been putting my focus on in like the most recent past. So I would say like the last 2 months. So I've been focusing on creating better short form content. It is still far from where I want to be, I'll be honest, but I have seen progress. So I'm getting better. I'm just really, really far from where I want to be. So I have been posting consistently. I've been uploading a short video every day for the past 7 weeks. So today is exactly 7 weeks that I've been doing it. And so I just wanted to share that progress. And then the growth that I've seen on YouTube, I think when I started posting the shorts every day, I had already gotten up to like 87 subscribers. And in the past 7 weeks, I've grown to 142. So I know that a lot of people look to other small or new or growing entrepreneurs and want to understand, like, how long does it really take to grow? What are you doing to see the growth that you're talking about? And I don't think that enough of us talk about that, especially at the beginning, because I'm not like over here holding a YouTube plaque that says I have 100 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. Um, One day that would be super cool. I don't know necessarily if my niche is for everybody, but I do look at people like Tony Robbins and he's huge. So I don't necessarily want to be the next Tony Robbins, but he is someone that I really look up to and I've read his work and I think he's really awesome. So a lot of what I coach and what I teach is backed by his teachings as well. Again, the self-help space, even though everyone teaches it slightly differently, everyone puts their spin on it, I feel like it's really been essentially the same since like the Bible, right? Like I feel like if you looked at Jesus as if he's the OG and then Tony Robbins is kind of trying to follow him, I'm trying to follow Tony. I should probably focus better on following Jesus, but that's a different story. But anyway, thank you for listening. I'm not sure, so because this is my first live, I'm not sure if when I close out of this, if it goes onto my channel or not. If it does and you click into it and you listen in, I greatly appreciate it. Let me know what else I can be updating the group on. I intend to share additional emotional intelligence tips, things that I teach in my courses, but I'm also going to be updating the business journey because, like I said, this is kind of my own little personal journey for myself too, because it's hard to do something for a prolonged period of time and not see the growth that you were expecting or hoping because you feel like, oh, I'm grinding at it every day and my views aren't going up, or they go up for a little while and you get super excited and then they like tank back down. So I'm going through those struggles, as I'm sure a lot of you have experienced as well. But if you want to know anything specific or have specific questions for me, especially as it relates to emotional intelligence, what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, my business growth plan, anything like that, I am happy to share. I'm a pretty open book. I don't think I don't really have a whole lot to hide. So anyway, thank you very much for all of your support, all of the comments and my subscribers. And I really appreciate it because this journey can feel really weird and lonely and uncertain. But I feel like the slow but steady growth is something that I wanted to A, thank you for, and B, share with you so that you know what's going on my end. All right. Thank you. Have a good night.